Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and today I wanted to do a quick product feature of the OLIGHT OLINK. I've had this OLIGHT. I think this is actually an older model now, but it's holding up well. It's great and compact, but I decided I wanted something with a little bit better battery life. So I went with the Warrior Mini 2, and maybe just as a quick side note, I'm actually looking for another one. I love that this does not it's just diffuse. It's like a flood. There's no hotspot. It works great for I like up close and just like in cars for detailing and stuff, to where this one has this hotspot and then you can kind of see. So it actually kind of makes it a little more useless because it's too concentrated and it's not enough brightness here for that to be helpful. So I was thinking maybe I think it's the S2R2 or something. That's separate though. But one of the things with this is you get this tail cap button on the Warrior. And I was curious if this could accidentally be pushed in. And so far I haven't done it. And then it has that safety feature, the proximity sensor, if it would get turned on in your pocket. But that was the reason why I bought this, was it to see if it would work on the Warrior Mini as a little bit of a preventative block on that button. So the concept, just like with your charging, it'll magnetically go on to the tail of the flashlight. Now it does look a little weird. As far as just this, that looks just fine because it's the same circumference and same color. Looks like same, I don't know if that's powder coating or anodized, but either way, the ring's a little big for this light. But I think a lot of people would just put this on their belt loop, or I mean on anything, a backpack or something, and then you could just break this off and then attach it back on, because it's not really going to detach under light things. Maybe like if it really got twisted, but there's a good bit there. But I wanted to see if it would work with this, and as you can tell, it does. Now the circumference isn't exactly the same, but it actually does work. And again, now you can't accidentally hit that button. So this would be good if you did have it in your pocket or in a bag. You didn't have to even worry about it. Even though it'll, again, that proximity sensor would turn it down. Now you know it really can't get hit at all. I guess there is a slight chance that this button can get pressed, but that usually, with carrying this one, rarely did that button ever get pressed in my pocket. And the other thing I thought of was, if you just wanted to use that as a button lock, more or less, you can take this off, and now you've made the flashlight a lot smaller. And you could attach something to this if you really just wanted it for that. I mean, you could probably just get a tail, like a rubber cap to fit over this. But I guess if you really wanted that off, you could probably grind that off and smooth it out. But I wonder if anyone would do that. I mean, these are only $10, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if you did that and it wasn't perfect. But this is what you have here. And then again, you can use this to hang this on things. Usually the clip I can get to attach to some things, but you had a nail or something, you could hang the light like this. Again, it's pretty sturdy. And you don't have to even use this with the flashlight. You could probably use this for a key ring, or for like cars. Car keys, I should say. You could hook anything that you have an idea with, and you could hook or magnetically attach this to like a metal door frame or a metal door, or anything metal, obviously. And one other idea I came up with would be if you were using this here, so I'll switch that. With this light, it actually will hold magnetically like this if you put one of these standoffs to where it kind of acts as a fulcrum and it's flat. But with this, it's perfect because it's a nice flat one, and this one's way lighter and shorter. This one will hold like this all the time, and then these ones will hold pretty good like this. But another thing you could do is if you have this little attachment, you could then use this sideways. Now it would hang, but if you wanted to hang it upside down, or there's just any other idea you could come up with. But there is some versatility to this, so it could be used beyond just this, or you could use it with anything. It doesn't have to be used with an Olight flashlight. But again, I really just wanted to make this video to show that this will work on this flashlight, and it'll obviously work on all their other ones that have just this simple setup. This looks a little better, but again, you can use it for anything else that if you have a good idea how you can use this to attach to something and then hook whatever you want on this. This is a pretty sturdy clip, even though it says it's not for climbing. I'm sure it would hold most other things, and this magnet, again, is very strong. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. It's $10. That's, I mean, when you consider the price of the flashlight, that's pretty fair for the quality and like the paint job and everything on it. So if you didn't know they existed, or if it doesn't, whether it works or not on this, it does. And it seems like a pretty good product, not too bad to have in your collection. So hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Have a good one.